Welcome to another episode of Ananda Marga Dharmacast. And this is a podcast series exploring topics in spirituality using the teachings of Shrii Shrii Anandamurti as our starting point. So today, the title is Be Exceptional, and it's based on a discourse given by Shrii Shrii Anandamurti in 1979 and published in his book Ananda Vacanamrtam, Part 8. And the name of that discourse is The Great Exceptions. So I'm going to read a little bit from it and we'll discuss it, and I think it has a lot of importance for us. It's a very short topic, so let's look at it. He says that in every sphere of this world, I'm quoting from him, in all motion and in all existence, one finds an exception to the rule. Then he talks about anthropology a little bit. He says, since the days of Australopithecine, a new kind of creature slowly evolved, the proto-ape or ape men. At a certain stage in evolution, one of these creatures became an exception to the norm of the community, resulting in evolution. That he explains the different creatures, different species which spun off from the main root. Then he talks about language. It also happens in language that there's a certain linear march of a language and then it branches off. Then he said, many deviations have occurred in human society due to human ignorance, human inefficiency, and a number of other reasons. These deviations form new branches which opened up new vistas of human intellect. One of the most important factors on the movement is the exception. The value of these exceptions should never be underestimated. I'm quoting more. In India, princes and princesses used to eat sumptuous food, dress well, and travel extensively. One day, however, a prince thought, why do humans suffer from so much pain and affliction? What is the cause of this suffering? What is the reason behind it? I will have to go deep into the matter to find out why. I'll have to step down from the throne to make a thorough investigation. This exception to the rule occurred in the prince's mind and led to the birth of Buddhism. He continues, there was a great scholar who had a sudden realization that mere pedantry would not lead to the cessation of misery, that it would not bring any lasting joy or happiness. So he gave up his worldly life and started wandering through the streets, and this led to the birth of Gauriya Vaishnavism. Here he's referring to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is, many would know him as the founder of the movement, which today is called Hare Krishna, but that branch of the Hindu spiritual tradition. So then what is he saying here? He said that many people live in this world and they just want to eat, sleep, make merry, eat, drink, and make merry, and that's it. But exceptional people have come, like he gave these two examples above, and they've come and said, no, this is not what we're here for. We have to figure out what we're supposed to do, and then they walk on a new path. And sometimes when the people do this, when they walk on this path and they become exceptional, then people criticize him. They say, oh, you're a lunatic. So that's why Tagore said, if someone says that you're a lunatic, he said, don't say anything to them, just continue. So, to make it to the point, is that we should be exceptions, and it shouldn't just come into this world to eat and drink, make merry, and then leave this world. We should try to do something noble. There are sometimes negative changes or exceptions which are not good, like in science, they talk about mutations, and there could be negative mutations which kill the society, kill the host, kill the species, or there are positive mutations. So we should be a positive change, a positive exception, and we should do something noble with our life. And what I have to say about this is that if you're already on this path, and you're watching me, listening to me, you're probably an exception, because we don't have millions of people. There are not millions of people who come to listen and to explore topics like this. It's very few people. Those people really are exceptions. So you should go on, continue to be an exception, and remember that even if people call you crazy or a lunatic, just don't say anything, as Tagore suggested, and just march ahead on that path, and you will help bring about something great in your life and for the society which comes after us. So we should do something noble, be something noble, and we should be an exception to the normal way of human endeavor. So that's all I want to say today. It's a very short topic and a short message. So move on and don't worry about walking on a less traveled path. So thank you for watching if you're on YouTube, and thank you for listening if you're on the audio platforms. And regarding YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And that way you'll do two things. One is you get notified of future episodes, and two, you by subscribing, commenting, thumbs upping, you help this kind of a content to be spread by the algorithm, so more people will get to see it. And if you're on any kind of audio platform, you also have a chance to subscribe. Do that, so then you'll get another notification when there's a new podcast. And if you have a chance to give it a rating, or positive rating, or good rating, that's also nice. So that's all. And one more thing, if you have any questions or queries, just contact me, Dada Veda. You'll find me all over the place. And if you have a comment, I'll try to answer that. And maybe we will even use your comment or your question as a jumping off point for another episode of Ananda Marga Dharmacast. So I just want to conclude with the yoga greeting, Namaskar. It means I salute you with my mind and all the love and cordiality of my heart. And thank you for listening, and I hope to be with you again very soon.